Now, I don't usually try to hate on any of the items I'm trying to review before I actually take my first bite, but just take a look at this. Would you spend $9 on this? This is KFC's $9 wedges and queso combo thing that they have right now. Maybe they're trying to play it up for like Super Bowl or whatever, but I mean, just look at this in comparison to the pictures. Let me pull the picture real quick. Here it is. Look at that. This does not compare to this at all. Like from the presentation to the thick, creamy 16-ounce queso. I'm pretty sure they gave me the like dollar side queso that you can get. And it's supposed to come in one of those big old bowls that they put the mac and cheese in. But that's besides the point. I don't think that this is worth $9 at all, but let me give you at least my interpretation or tasting of what the queso is like. All right, here's one of their fries or wedges. I'm glad to see that they're back actually, so it's my first time having them since they've come back. Here's the cheese. At least it's not as watery I've heard it to be, at least when it was part of their like gravy thing, their gravy combo. All right, the queso tastes pretty good though. I think it has more seasoning and spices compared to like a Taco Bell queso that they use. Because Taco Bell's queso is really plain. That's probably the plainest nacho cheese of them all. So in that regard, it's pretty good. I do like dipping the edges or wedges into it. That's fine. But even so, I don't think that this is worth $9. Even if this was the correct size, which I'm assuming this is the wrong size, I don't think that this justifies anything close to $9. This might be like, I don't know, 2 orders of potato wedges. Let's just say it's 2. So it's basically buying them individually. And then, I don't know, I think that it's just a ripoff. So that's what that is for the potato wedges and queso dip. But if you buy the queso dip for $1, I think that that's worth it. It's pretty good. I have some other things to dip in it. I bought their $5 combo thing. It's like 2 pieces of chicken, a biscuit, and a mashed potato. They're all in there. But I did want to dip a piece of chicken in it and then dip some biscuit too, just to see how those all go together. So let's try the chicken first. At least my chicken's crispy. Sometimes KFC's breading can be so soggy, but this one you can like, yeah, it's not like soggy and wet and greasy. So they did good on this. All right, let's put some more on it. All right, there you go. I think it's good, but the flavor doesn't match the KFC chicken so much. It kind of cancels out all of the like peppery spiciness that KFC has. So I don't know, it might be good for some people, but I just don't think that it blends well together. Maybe the queso dip is more for potatoes to dip into it, and maybe this biscuit. So let's try that. The biscuit tastes great with it. Yeah, because the biscuit itself is like very salt heavy, but the queso dip isn't like overly salty at all. So it mostly adds like a little bit of creaminess and a little bit of cheesy spiciness to the biscuit. So yeah, chicken, not that great with the queso dip. Potatoes and biscuit, yes. If this video was just a straight up KFC queso dip review, I would give it a very high recommendation. I think it's pretty good. It's probably one of the better queso dips out there for fast food at least. But as part of the wedges and queso combo, maybe my opinion would have been different if I had the correct size, because again, I don't think this is 16 ounces. And also the picture of like what they're advertising just looked way better than what I got. Like mine were all flat and sad and not bursting at all. Yeah, maybe my expectations were too high on that. But I don't recommend getting the wedges and queso dip for $9. I do recommend getting the queso dip in general though. That's pretty good. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. That's KFC for you. Let me know if you guys would pay anything close to $9 for what I got, or would you spend $9 on this times, I don't know, 5? Maybe? Who knows? It'll be a mystery, but I can at least tell you it tastes pretty good for a queso dip that you can get from a fast food place. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!